Hi, folks. Good afternoon. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Hope you're all safe and in good spirits. So, I don't have a whole lot of time today. So, I'm going to spend a couple minutes, probably like 10 to 15 tops. We're only going to be looking at the micro NASDAQ. So, that way it helps me stay on track and cover a few things. But I did a live tape reading session over my X feed, so over on Twitter. And I want you to use the copy link for each tweet or post that I made on my X feed. When you go to my text typed out in a post, and I'll show you what I mean. The I get this thing to pop up here. Well, I'm just fraught with all kinds of stuff. There it is. It's hanging down here. It won't let me grab it now. I just had it outside of the range of the chart. When you go over to X and look at my commentary this morning, um, whenever you see a post, whether it be by me or someone else that's an analyst, teacher, guru, um, someone shilling some kind of product or brokerage firm, and they're giving you some kind of commentary about the marketplace or whatever. One of the easiest ways to show as a litmus test, to show what their opinion was at a specific time. When you look at the post, the furthest little mark underneath the post, it'll have like a little arrow with an underline underneath it. If you click on that, you can click copy link. And then when you go to TradingView, you can go into a 1 minute chart or any time frame really, but it's better to show like a very small time frame, like 1 minute. And then right button click on the chart in an area where there's nothing, and then hit paste. And you'll see what it just did there. I had this link copied, okay? And I have it there also to kind of clarify something because I saw somebody also make a remark about this in Lumi Traders um, live session, and I countered them before the stream ended. So when you see comments like this says, if it wants sell side, that's this down here, sell side liquidity. The 10 o'clock, 7 minute candle right here, that one, so that's 7 minutes after 10, remains unfilled. Now, think about how an algorithm would use that information because that's what I'm giving you. I'm giving you if, then, or else. That is all in this post. Now, someone that's studied information systems, um, algorithms, computer programming, this is going to make perfect sense to them. But for you that never went that direction in your education, think about what I'm saying here. If what is it? Micro E-mini NASDAQ 100 futures contract March delivery on a 1 minute chart. If this particular asset wants sell side is here. I gave you that level in other posts. Okay. Go back and populate a chart like this with everything I put in tweets this morning, and you'll see the entire narrative unfold as I was calling it. If it wants the sell side, in other words, if it's going to go down there, this 7 minute after 10 candle, that SIBI, will remain unfilled. That means it will not come all the way back up and overlap and touch this candlestick's low right here. It won't do that if it wants to go down here and take the sell side. The sell side liquidity pool, 24,892 and a half. So sell side resides below that price. Okay. We're going to look at this candlestick right here because it's the lowest one in this swing low formed. Look at the price right here. Look up there. Okay. That's the candlestick low. What is the price? 24,892.50. It did not take sell side. Okay. So when I see folks out there and say, ICT said this candle's got to stay open and it won't fill in, and he was wrong. No, son. No. Listen to what it is. If it wants to go down there, this will stay unfilled. That means it won't come back and do that. It'll leave a small portion of it or its entirety stay open. Okay. I made that post here. It came up, went to consequent encroachment here, and stopped dead in its tracks and did not engage sell side liquidity buy to the perfect tick. But there's no algorithm. Now, if it doesn't take sell side, if it doesn't take it, what will happen? This will completely fill in. It does. Does it come back and take sell side after it does this? No, it does not. So if micro NASDAQ March contract wants to take out sell side or trade to 24,892.25 and lower for the express purpose of taking the sell side liquidity, this SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side efficiency, will not, as the 10:07 candlestick on a 1 minute basis, as the subject matter here indicates, it will fill in if it's going to leave that sell side liquidity intact. Now, your question, how to know that? That's what I'm going to teach you today. See how that works? See how it is when you're just really nice and you're pleasant. You're not a little shit that just needs to get slapped around sometimes. So, the idea is take what I posted today and populate a chart. Just paste them all on top of it. Now, there's a couple things I was being silly, and I have typos because I don't ever delete anything. I don't edit anything. Nothing ever gets deleted on my feeds. Never. It never does. So sometimes you'll see me misspell something because I'm watching a 1 minute chart. I'm actually trading the chart. I'm reading price action and I'm anticipating your questions as I'm doing all of this. And then I'm typing it out with my cell phone in my hand. So that's a whole lot of multitasking going on. Okay. So I'm going to probably have a misspelling. I'm probably going to give a number that's slightly off, and then I have to repost something, but not edit it or delete anything. So this it's not as easy as it appears to be in my hands. And if you think it's easy, just do it. Try it. I'd love to watch you get it. So we're going to take this post off now that I've communicated that. And what we'll see is price action. We're at regular trading hours. So this is regular trading hours settlement at 4:14 p.m. Eastern time, Monday. And because I had Monday's settlement, it did say low initially. But when we open above it, which is 9:30 opening here, that's when the regular trading hours resumes. So it doesn't show any of the overnight trading between these two price points. Why? Because we're in regular trading hours toggled in the lower right hand corner. Okay. But this gives you the graphic depiction visually of what the regular trading hours opening range gap is visually. I apologize. Allergy season's kicking in. You're going to probably hear me do that a lot, and there's nothing I can do about it because it's a live session. So, but this gap here is regular trading hours opening range gap, and because it was toggled with Monday's settlement price, which was whatever the price was at 4:14 p.m. previous day, and now because we're trading in what Tuesday, so you have to refer back to previous day, which is Monday at 4:14 at regular trading hours chart. So that gives you regular trading hours, opening range gap, settlement price. You can't label it high or low until we get close to the time at 9:30. So what I did was I just created another copy of that line and I didn't change the Monday to show today's Tuesday. So this is an error on my part by means of annotation. So just be mindful on your chart. Don't label that Monday. It really should be Tuesday. Okay. And because we opened higher than previous day's settlement price at 4:14 p.m. Eastern time with regular trading hours, opening at 9:30 higher than that, that makes the 9:30 opening price the regular trading hours opening range gap high because it's higher than the previous day's settlement price at 4:14 p.m. Eastern time. So we have a premium gap. It's not large, it's rather small. And that's indicative of a market that's going to be a little bit more challenging. Okay. So as I posted initially, the first tweet I sent out this morning was it's a 50-50 this morning, but we're going to tape read it and I'll engage both sides and see, see how I'll do. So I had a gun to my head. I think that it's going to take buy side. Okay, that was what the tweet says. You can go back. I did not post another thing. I didn't edit anything. Everything I post is this is what it is. Right or wrong, judge me on that. Okay. And I gave out the level of 25,146.75, 25,108 even, 25,081. That was intraday high. So that's minor buy side liquidity there. And then I gave out 24,892 and half. That was the sell side. Okay. This right here, for the life of me, I can't get it to go away now. Yeah, it won't let me delete that unless I go, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get it off here now. Because if I scrunch up the chart, it still ain't letting me get it. So you're just going to have to trust me that this candlestick doesn't go all the way down like that. Okay. And you can just test that on your own chart. All right. So let's get in here and look at the business. If you take a look at previous here, this day is last Thursday. Why are we looking at that? Today's Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Right. You got to go back and consider what last 5 regular trading hours opening range gaps. Just because it's another day and it's moved away from it doesn't mean that okay, we're no longer concerning ourselves with this. The algorithm is going to go back to these levels. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll dress this up the same way. How you doing today, guys? Did you have fun this morning? Did you learn anything? Those that were with me live, going through the motions, I had people complaining, "Bro, you're posting every couple seconds. Here's what you need to understand. During market hours, I'm going to be giving out information. I'm going to be posting things. If you're trying to sleep because you're in a different part of the world, that's your problem. That's not my problem. Okay. If you say to me you're posting too much or whatever, I'm going to block you. Okay. You'll be able to still see my stuff, but I'm never going to see your comment anymore. You're not the only person that I'm talking to. So here's the opening at 9:30. It's a down close candle. So that means the open is where we would draw the fib down. And then here's the closing price. It's anchored to here at 4:14 on Thursday. At Friday at 9:30 in the morning Eastern time, that's the opening bell for regular trading hours. So we have a what? Discount opening range gap. So regular trading hours opening range gap high is this price and the low is here. Now I'm not going to annotate that. We're just going to look at the levels here. I have the quadrant levels and I have the octants levels. So the eighths and the quarters. So and this is not quarterly theory. I saw a guy post, why don't you just admit you're trading quarterly theory? This is not quarterly theory. This is grading inefficiencies. Okay. Now you know. So these levels, we're going to carry them forward. And this was yesterday's opening range gap. You can see here, Monday. Now, look, you're going to have a paradigm shift here if you're paying attention. Put the Doritos down. Now we're inside of today's price action, and look what it's using. Here's the high of that from Thursday's regular trading hours, opening range gap. That's the high of it. Okay. This is the highest octant, upper quadrant, second octant, consequent encroachment, third octant from the high, lower quadrant, lowest octant, and then the low of Thursday's opening range gap, regular trading hours, opening range gap. Now, with that context, okay, now you're going to see a visual representation of what I've been saying in the Trader Roundup podcasts where we're discussing things and I'm talking about things. I'm laying out instructions for you to do these types of things. But if you're not going to do it, you're not going to see it. And you're going to say, there's too many lines in my chart. This guy's always cherry picking things. Well, you see me out here again, walking it out. Nothing deleted, nothing edited. Okay. So, what's actually occurring here today? The market is trading around this level right here, which is an octant on Thursday, last Thursday's regular trading hours opening range gap. So we went above it. That's the high of it last Thursday. We trade outside of it, and then we draw back down in. See that? We look at the bodies. Where are the bodies staying? Right on that octant level from last Thursday's regular trading hours opening range gap. But there's no algorithm, right? I love it. Looking at this price action in here, I was playing to see if we can get this liquidity. Why? Because that pool of liquidity was enough. It was just enough to give me a reason to maybe expect it to sweep for the wick. But if I'm wrong, it could trade all the way down to 24,854 and a quarter. And if it would have did that, I would have tried to put the stop loss, trail it down, and capture that move. But then go long because I co-signed publicly in front of the world on the internet today that I believed that we were going to run for buy side. So I was hell bent on taking a long to ride up to one of these buy side liquidity pools. So that was what my plan was. Now, because we have all of this over the regular trading hours chart, it's gonna look different because between this closing price and this opening price, right in here, we're gonna now fill in that little gap with electronic trading price action because it's not being displayed here right now because we're toggled to regular trading hours chart. So this is all gonna look different, and we're gonna fill in the gap with overnight electronic trading hours between 6 p.m. Eastern time to right before 9:30. So we'll see all that price action, and this will take on a whole new context and clarity. But I want you to, before I do it, I want you to appreciate how price action in regular trading hours, which would be populating on your chart from 9:30 and open Eastern time, are the bodies respecting that level? You tell me. Am I seeing things? Sure, the wicks are allowed to color beyond that, but what's the body telling you? It's telling you the narrative. It's telling you the underlying facts. Okay. The wicks are always allowed to do the coloring outside the lines, just like your child with a coloring book. You're not going to reprimand them for coloring outside the lines. Okay. You're encouraging them. Well, I'm watching my algorithm do what it's designed to do. It's going to go and stop right where I want it to, right at an octant level from last Thursday's opening range gap. You don't find this shit anywhere else, folks. Okay. You can believe all the Tom, Dick, and Harry, Mickey Mouse shit that you see on the internet. Oh, he rebranded, he repackaged it. Find this shit. Find this shit. You ain't gonna find it nowhere else. Came from me, and I love it. I love it. So right here, we're seeing narrative tell me. Okay, it's telling me what if this SIBI stays open, it will take sell side, and it could go down to that one. It could do that, but if it's not going to take this sell side, then these are just going to be wicks that just go beyond last Thursday's regular trading hours opening range gap. Now, I know some of you already, your head's spinning right now and the wheel is spinning, but the hamster just jumped off because you're like, man, this is too complicated. This is too hard. The first time you see it like this, it seems very complicated. It seems complex. It's complicated. It's too many things to worry about because you want an overbought, oversold indicator. You want an indicator to pop up and tell you when to buy and sell. I have never told you that was going to happen here. But I told you if you really want to dig deep, if you want to follow me down the rabbit hole, because it goes way deeper than this, way deeper than this. But if you want insane precision, you want to be able to do things that nobody else out there can do, you're part of my crew to do that, does that. Nobody else. Not with your Elliott wave bullshit, not with your algo box bullshit, not with your supply and demand bullshit. Okay? That's all retail horse shit by failed, unprofitable fucking traders. Okay? Boom. Just like that. Yeah, I went there, motherfucker. Keep talking your shit, and I'm gonna bring the receipts, and you're gonna be real fucking embarrassed. Choose your next fucking post about me, motherfucker. Carefully. Carefully. We're looking at these bodies here, and it's stopping dead in its tracks. Dead in its fucking tracks. It stretches down and stops right to the fucking tick. Where's this level coming from? You got to roll over into electronic trading hours. So we used last Thursday's regular trading hours opening range gap that we traded above here. We're above it. That line right here is last Thursday's opening range gap high. So now, if the market is indeed bullish, as I indicated, gun to my head, I'm going to co-sign and say, okay, it's a 50-50 morning session, which means either I have to stand on the side and wait for more information, or I'll just try what I can do based on price action and see what happens. I could take a losing trade. I got stopped out this morning. It wasn't a losing trade, but it was still a scrub. It covered commissions. It covered commissions. That's all it did. But looking for the intel of a bullish scenario, if the market's above a regular trading hours opening range gap from last week, and it's part of the last 5 days because it's only Tuesday today. Here, when it dries back down into it, it's digging into last Thursday's regular trading hours opening range gap. That's what these levels are here. Okay. So is it going to be bullish still if it trades down inside of last Thursday's regular trading hours opening range gap in its upper half of it? Absolutely, it's going to be. Absolutely, it's going to be because bullish order flow is going to respect the upper boundaries or the upper half of a discount array. And because we traded above it with price action here, last Thursday is what I'm talking about. Last Thursday's regular trading hours opening range gap. We traded above it here. So that means now Thursday of last week's regular trading hours opening range gap becomes a discount array all the way down to its consequent encroachment. Now we roll into key levels. Okay. This is what we've been talking about in Trader Roundup podcast. I'm talking about it the last few times, the last 3 times I think it's been. I think it's the last 3 times. Maybe been 4, but I know it's at least been the last 3 times. But we're dropping down, going down into it, and we're going to find a key level. Where's the key level? It's going to be a gradient level. It's either going to be a quarter or it's going to be an octant, the eighths. Okay. So this is one of them right here. And this is Thursday's level. That blue line right there. Now I'm going to toggle because we're getting a little too long in the tooth of this video. Regular trading hours chart's going to change to electronic trading hours. And right in here, this is going to get filled in with electronic trading price action. Okay. So now here's 9:30 opening bell. And now we have all this price action here. Here's 8:30. That's the low I anchored to from electronic trading hours. That's where that sell side liquidity pool comes in. And it stops dead on that line right there because this filled in. So that sell side is not going to be taken. That's algorithmic. That's the real fucking enigma, okay? That's the real shit, not some Mickey Mouse fucking horse shit with the yin and yang fucking symbols over top of it, talking about Elliott Wave bullshit. Ratio this and fucking harmonic patterns bullshit. That's fucking bullshit, okay? It's all bullshit. This is the real science. This is what makes these markets go up and down, okay? If I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I'm not gonna come out here on fucking X and post with time, date, and fucking stamps saying this is what it's gonna do, and it's not gonna do this. If it doesn't do this, this is what it's gonna fucking do. I wanna see Al Brooks do this shit. Everybody's talking about, oh, you're copying Al Brooks. Motherfucker, I ain't never seen Al Brooks do anything like this. No disrespect to the man, but I ain't never seen anybody moonwalk like this anywhere. Anywhere. Ain't never been done. Ain't never been done. Come on. I'm here. I am here for it. Nobody can say shit, but it's all fiction. Dead in its tracks, it stops. So therefore, the liquidity is not going to be taken. So now we can now flip it. The narrative now changes. Start looking for discount arrays that are presently premium arrays right here. So the first one I told you, watch this one. This one should start supporting price action in the upper half. It should not violate this upper half. Why? Because it's now functioning underneath the guise of a inversion fair value gap. It's a SIBI here, but because that sell side's not been taken, because that octant from last Thursday During regular trading hours, this is not regular trading hours. It's pre-market session. It's got its own characteristics. At 9:30, everything has to be in its place. The narrative has to be part of the storyline that makes sense for regular trading hours. But you're going to capitalize on running liquidity or using reference points during pre-market session. That's this low, and that's where I got it from. That's why that sell side was given to you today. It's 8:30 low. So what's below that low? Sell side. So the tweet I posted here that a couple guys foolishly said, "Oh, he said this was gonna stay open. He was wrong." Motherfuckers, you got to listen to the logic. What am I saying? What am I saying about it? It's very specific. It changes its characteristic here. As soon as it went up here and closed it, and it's filled in. Now that means this is not going to be taken. Now change your tune to now looking for a raise. I gave you guys the 857 SIBI. I told you that's going to act as a inversion fair value gap. I told you that this candlestick over here at 731. No, I was not wrong. You're wrong. That's going to be an inversion fair value gap. Go look at the tweets this morning. Look at the timestamps. And then this was first presented fair value gap. Now, I already know some of you are thinking, well, why can't this right here, why can't this be the first presented fair value gap? I'm confused. Because this candlestick here hasn't displaced below the opening price. It hasn't gone down into the opening range at all. That's outside of it. So if I told you I'm bullish, what do I want to see? Displacement to the upside. What's that going to look like? Buy side and balance, sell side efficiency. Everything has its place. No cherry picking, no form fitting, no deleting losing trades, then only showing the real ones that work. I love it. What do you see here? That's the buy side and balance, sell side efficiency. In what direction? Moving higher. I co-signed I'm bullish. I'm going to look for higher prices. I gave you the buy side liquidity pools. Okay. And what did it do this for? Because it already traded down into what? The opening range gap. That's yesterday's 4:14 p.m. Eastern Times settlement price. And this is the opening price at 9:30. That black line and that black line. Where's the body stopping? Look at that. That's buying and selling pressure coming to agreement saying, okay, let's stop here and do what nobody believes in, an algorithmic turn. Perfect delivery, then displacement. It displaces out of the opening range in the direction I said I was co-signing. I'm bullish now. That's going to be my first presented fair value gap. Go and look and see that that's the one I'm posted. I didn't say anything about this one. I didn't bring anything up about first presented fair value gap until I had all the context in my favor, and then I can say, okay, now it's all fitting the criteria that algorithmically price will use. Now watch. Market trades above, trades into this gap here. Sure, that's just a nice little fair value gap. It's a premium fair value gap. It sells off, trades down, and stops dead in its tracks at the liquidity pool that I said if it's going to take that liquidity, it's going to leave this open. But if it doesn't leave it open, what is it going to do? It's not going to take that liquidity. And it doesn't. It stops right to the tick. That's selling pressure, stopping, and all full faucet buying pressure, right? Make that make sense. Silly as shit when you think about it like that, isn't it? It's stupid. That's why I laugh at all these guys. They're fucking crazy. So the market runs up, okay, and then it taps the low of the regular trading hours opening range gap. Low, right here. That's what it's doing here. And it doesn't even touch the SIBI here. That is strength. See that? That candlestick couldn't even touch it. That is it's indicating that we're strong. Order flow is bullish. So what's the next order of business? Watch this 857 1-minute candle, which I told you that's going to act as a inversion fair value gap. It has the potential to do that. Well, look what it does. It trades above it here, leaves it, goes into first presented fair value gap here, and then trades down just a little hair outside of it right there But where are the bodies? Above consequent encroachment. That's strong. That's bullish order flow. I don't need a motherfucking gimmick to look inside these candlesticks and see how many people bought and sold at a specific price level. I ain't got time for that shit. It's all spoofing anyway. You can't spoof this. This is real order flow. You can see it happening. It's like a fucking stair step. It just and runs up. Why is it doing what I said it was going to do? Where's these fucking guys that are out there telling you, look inside the candlestick? Look inside the candlestick, bro. You got to be the candlestick. You got to be in sync with the candlestick. Look at the numbers inside this. You can't really see order flow unless you look at these numbers, bro. Well, how the fuck am I doing it? How the fuck am I doing this so perfectly without using that shit? I'm just pointing at these open, high, low, and closed candlesticks. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm pulling out the fair value gaps that's going to fucking work all the fucking time. Yes. Yes, you motherfuckers need the woodshed today. You need to see it because you still are in denial. You're still fucking pretending it didn't just happen again today. Every fucking time-stamped message. Perfect. Perfect, motherfucker. That's right. Biggest, largest, my ass. Best motherfucking algo trader, my ass. You can't do nothing like this, motherfuckers. You can't even come close to this shit. I'm fucking light years ahead of all of your asses. And I'm doing it for free. I ain't shilling shit. I ain't selling you shit. I'm writing my books in front of you so you don't have to fucking pay for them. Talk to me, motherfucker. I'll put something on your ass Ajax won't rub off. Perfect delivery. It's going to go higher. We want to see price print a close above the consequent encroachment of the fucking first presented fair value gap that's anchored right here at 944. Check the fucking tweets. Perfect. Close above it. Now, outside of it, trades back down in. It touches the low. Why is this guy yelling? Because I'm having a fucking great time. I am having a great fucking time because I'm twisting that fucking knife because these broke motherfuckers sitting around talking out their ass, talking about me because you can't beat me. You can't get close to me, motherfucker. You can't do shit. And I'm sitting out here flipping both my motherfucking middle fingers straight in your fucking face and say, come at me, motherfucker. Come at me. You can't say shit. You're talking myth. You're talking bullshit. Nobody wants your fucking software program. Nobody wants your fucking use your fucking affiliate codes. They're hanging out with me, Mr. Fucking Free. Right here. Tops the, top of the opening range gap. Right there. Hits it, and it's also the low of the first presented fair value gap that I fucking said it was going to be. Perfect. Runs. What is it fucking doing? Stretching its fucking legs, just like ICT said it was going to go. Right on up to minor buy side. Bam. I walked you through it. You were getting nervous. You're thinking, "Oh, it's going to turn around. Oh, it's going to get scary for me if I hold on to this. I can't. I'm just watching it, tape reading, and I'm nervous. I'm afraid it's going to get there and get real close to it and fail." And what was I doing? I was encouraging you. I was encouraging you. This is what you do. You walk through the market just like this. There's the initial short right there. There's the entry. That's it getting stopped out just above that high. That's not a loss. Do the math. Okay. There you go. The loss would be if I got out above my entry. It's not a loss. Okay. Then I went long inside of what? The inversion fair value gap that I told you had the potential becoming. Hello. I recorded the execution. I recorded the management. I was doing all of that at the same time, talking to all of you, typing out fucking posts, reading price action, anticipating what your questions are going to be, focusing a specific logic on how you can watch price action, dance to my motherfucking rhythm, dance to my fucking source code. Okay. I supply demand. Okay. I supply it. Me, I'm the one doing that. What the fuck do you see today? What do you see every time I come out here and do this shit? What are you stuck with? You got to make a decision. Either I am time traveling or I know what the fuck's going on before you do and everybody else does. Why is that? How's that happening? How the fuck is that happening? How the fuck is it going right on up there to the targets, all of them, clean sweep? 1, 2, 3. It won't do this. Show me another fucking educator that says this is not going to happen. Price is going to do this, but it won't do that. It will not do that. You will not go here. You don't see that anywhere else. I want to see an Al Brooks display something like this, okay? Because Al Brooks don't know shit about this, okay? He don't know shit about this. Period. Can't go past because the bodies are stopping on an octant level from last Thursday's regular trading hours opening range gap. That's why it did what it did today. That's why I said what I said about the 7 minute after 10 candlestick right there. That's what I said that. And that's why I said it. Because it's going to use this level here and it can wick beyond that. But guess what? I had a short on just in the case that if it could do it, I will capture that run to the sell side and then I'll reverse and go long at the low of the day and ride that son of a bitch up here at the minimum of this. It just so happens that the logic that I told you, if it wants sell side, it'll leave this 7 minute after 10 SIBI open. It means some portion of it has to stay open. It went up to consequent quotient. Perfect. Started to roll over and stopped dead in its tracks on a tick. Listen, folks. Listen, I'm having a lot of fun right now, okay? I'm not mad. I'm just really excited because I see so many people watch it happen today and they're excited. They're encouraged. And that's what I want. I want you to tap into that encouragement because right now this world is fucking ugly. Everybody's biting each other's back saying, oh, this one and that one because they're all trying to sell something. They're broke. They need their bills paid. They're selling something. I'm the worst motherfucker to talk about if you have a business. I'm the worst one to do it to, okay? I'm trying to be really nice. I'm trying to be real pleasant with all you motherfuckers, okay? Just stay in your fucking lane. You don't like what I'm doing? You don't like what we're doing? Mind your fucking business. You can't beat me. You can't even come close to me. You can't do shit. You can't do shit. Leave fucking people alone. Because I can come in your neighborhood and shit all over you. Shit all over you. And make your product be known for what it really is, a bunch of bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. You want to fuck with me? I will start doing affiliate codes my fucking self and put it all out in fucking charity, and I'll take all your fucking money from you. Okay? You don't think they won't sit on my fucking live streams with me doing this fucking shit? Here's my affiliate code, ICT, motherfucker. Here's the ledger where it's going to St. fucking Jude, 100 fucking %. Keep fucking with me, motherfuckers. I'm telling you, keep fucking with me, and I will drain your shit. Come on. I'm here. I am fucking here. So now, did you learn anything today? Did you learn anything today? Was it fun? It's like leg day. You had to work for it in here. This is high resistance liquidity run conditions. You can trade in high resistance liquidity run conditions. You can. I can. I can do it. A lot of people say, oh, he talks about it, but you never see him do it. Motherfucker, I just did it today. And I did it in front of all of you, calling every fucking step ahead as it happens. It will do this. It won't do that. That's not logic found anywhere else. And that should fucking get your fucking cock hard as shit and your tits tight as hell. Because I'm telling you right now, when you walk around, you look at these people talking shit. Oh, it's this repackaged. It's this rebranded. Where the fuck is it at? I want to study more of it. Show me where the fuck I'm getting it from. Because I'm telling you, if it's a book, I will post a fucking link to it. Say, go here and buy that book. And I ain't got to make no more fucking videos. I ain't got to do live streams no more. I ain't got to talk about shit on Twitter anymore. I ain't got to do nothing. Here's where it's all at. There it is. But why can't anybody do that? Why can't they get $5 million from me? Why can't they do it? Because I got it, baby. I got a whole shit ton more than that, motherfucker. But you can't collect on it because it ain't fucking real when you lie. You lie and you say shit that ain't even fucking true because the common attention span of a gnat that everybody has on social media, they listen, they see that shit, they're like, oh, they must know something more than I do. All right, I'll co-sign with that idea. What the fuck? Get your own evidence. How long have you been hanging out around here? How long have you seen me doing these types of things? I have fun. I have fun. I like causing a little bit of doubt in the haters just to bait their fucking ass. I want them to talk shit. Then I come around with a brick and upside their fucking head. Smash! Didn't see that coming, did you, motherfucker? I love it. I set them up and knock them down. I do it all the fucking time. I've been doing it the same MO every fucking year. It's the same thing. These guys walk into my snare every single time. Boom. They think they know something. They think they know me. They know fuck all. And I walk out here and I'm Michael Jackson, this motherfucker, gliding, moonwalking all over this fucking shit. And ain't a motherfucker can replicate it. Not a motherfucker can touch this. Not one motherfucker out there can do this. Because if they could, they would. They'd be in here every time I post. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what it's going to really do. You don't see that shit. You don't see that shit. They come back hours later. Look at this. What the fuck is that? I'm out here live every motherfucking day where everybody can talk to me. Everybody can say something to me. You can say, hey, bullshit. Okay. Tell me what's it going to do? Won't just talk some shit for the safety of the sidelines. Because I will chest up to your fucking ass and knock you clean the fuck out. I won't lose. That's what I've been trying to get you all to understand. I won't lose. I have nothing that I have to worry about my product not being able to be marketable anymore. I don't sell shit. I don't need affiliate codes. I don't need Discord memberships. I don't need anybody to watch my fucking videos. The most of the time I'm doing, this is a rarity thing here. I'm only doing live stream because it saves me time. I don't have to worry about editing. It's done. Do it, one and done. Walk away, I'm done. But the majority of things I'm doing is on X. I'm not monetized there. It makes sense. How am I making my ends meet? Oh, he needs ad revenue. Why ain't I doing 50 fucking videos a week? Why ain't I doing that? Because I could do that. I could be doing shorts. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I like doing it this way. I ain't got to worry about fucking money. I ain't got to worry about people saying, well, I want to be a part of your membership. Okay, just watch what I'm putting on the internet. Watch what I'm talking about in the next tweet. Do that. It's free. And I promise you, if you do it, you hang out with us for a couple months and you take it serious and have fun. Don't hold yourself to a high degree of, I need to learn this right away. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop comparing me to everybody else because there's no comparison. I'm better than everybody. I'm better than every motherfucker out there. Every single one of you. I'm not trying to play a character. I'm not trying to talk some shit. I'm telling you the absolute fucking truth. There is nobody walking this green fucking earth. Ain't nowhere on this planet. Anyone can do it better than me. Not one. Not one motherfucker. Can't even come close. You're not even in the same fucking zip code. You can't touch me. You can't do shit. Now, is that clear enough? Because I've said this before. If you can do it better, come out here and outline it before it happens. Every fucking week. Every fucking day. Because if you have something that's better, it would be easy for you to come out here and show it. Here, I'm doing it, and I'm not getting anything out of it but getting my rocks off. It's fun for me. I don't need to trade anymore. All you guys out there that are selling shit, trying to make money trading, you're so fucking behind. Like I'm so far ahead of the curve. There's nothing you can do. You can't do anything. You can't hurt my fucking feelings. You can't say my shit is fake. You can't say my stuff doesn't work. Come on now. Look where you're at now. You painted yourself in the fucking corner. You got to use fucking burner accounts to talk to me because you're a pussy. Oh, so fucking delicious. Instead of minding your own damn business. If your products are good, if your service is good, if you're a good fucking trader, you don't need to do anything but just be you. Just be you. That's all I'm doing. Who's got the most fucking followers? Who's got the most fucking attention? Who's the stickiest motherfucker on the internet when you start talking? Who shows up in other people's live stream and everybody forgets who's live streaming and they want to talk to them? That's me. That's me. And I don't abuse it. I have all of that influence and I don't abuse it. And you got shit to talk about me. Get the fuck out of here. I hope you learned something today. I had a ton of fun today. I wish I had more time. I'd do the same thing again in the PM session. But I got to get out of here and take care of some stuff. My wife's looking at me with the hairy eye like, really? Really? You got to talk like that? Yeah, sometimes I got to.